Hello and welcome back to a new episode of the conversion of Lifeboat Hygge. A slightly different one this week, as I am just back to work. I'm waiting for some materials to arrive, so there's not a lot going on inside the boat at the moment. So I thought I'd show you around where I live. Some of you may have seen some bits of it. This is the yacht basin where I keep both my boats over winter. This is the gate you have to get through when you come in and out of the basin. It's not very wide, and the thing with Hygge is that because she's quite flat bottomed, the tide needs to be well over those shoulders, those concrete blocks on the side, to actually get in or out. That's why I keep my boats outside. You can see the two impressions in the mud where both my barge and Hygge sit over summer. And you can see it's not quite a low tide. It is coming in at the moment. But you can see the channel that leads up to the yacht basin, or out of the yacht basin, depending on where you go, of course. And yeah, I'll show you a bit more. In the old setup in the yacht basin, that's going back some 5 years, there was a groin coming out to where Hygge is at the moment with permanent staging. There's some old bits here which you can see. If I just look over the edge, you can see they've well rotted away now. And the thing is, because they were permanent staging, with every tide, especially the high ones, you can actually get on and off your boat because they'd be flooded. They'd also get very green and slippery over winter. So they dug the groin out, put floating jetties in on pylons, and they just go up and down, which is quite a luxury. It's a bit of a grey, dull day today. And the boats in here that are here for winter. Summer it gets a bit more busy. We get loads of visitors during summer, and as some of you may know or may not know, I'm also the gatekeeper for the weekends in summer. So I let people in and out of the gate if and when needed, and of course it's always restricted by the tide, which is kind of nice because you know when you're on duty and when you're not on duty. So this is the look at the gate from the other side. My dog talking to another dog, I think. And you can see how narrow it looks. And it always makes me smile when people with the smaller boats go out because they think there isn't enough room. But there definitely is. You just have to commit when you go out. And that might be a bit scary, especially if it's windy. But it's usually not much of a problem. So walking across to the other side of the pond, that's where the yacht basin is. There's a row of mud berths, which is a cheap way of keeping your boat, because of course you can't get in and out whenever you want to. It's not my idea of a good way of keeping my boat, even though I do that in summer. Because as soon as you're afloat you can go out, regardless of gate opening or not. Yeah, and it's like I said, everything's packed up for winter at the moment. And they kind of, because the mud is so soft, they kind of settle into the mud with their keels when they're just put in there. They kind of tend to sit a bit awkward. I'll put a picture up with this video as well, where there was a bit of a calamity at one point, but they sort themselves out. Even though they look tangled up, they sort themselves out. And yeah, past the yacht club you can see the bit of water that goes towards the river and out to sea. Another look of having another perspective of looking at Hygge as I'm walking back to where my barge is moored. Like I said, there's quite a selection of boats, not as interesting as over summer because all the nice wooden boats are out of the water. Yeah, so this is the fantastic plastic selection we've got in here, and there is my Dutch barge. There's quite a bit of smoke coming out of the flue, which is a good thing because it's nice and warm on board with the wood burner. And yeah, bit of a different episode. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have, please like and subscribe, leave me a comment, and hopefully a fully worked video next week. Bye.